Okay, one of the aspects, again, on the high-speed train from St. Pancras in London to Whitstable on the beaches in Kent. Obviously, we're on some rough track here, and my camera is being... no, it's my photo booth. My computer's sitting on a little table. But what I want to talk about within the context of language is there's a thing in language and in reality called paradox, and it can only exist because we have language. You know, if a car is going this way at 60 miles an hour and a car is going 60 miles an hour this way, the closing gap or the approaching speed is 120 miles an hour, twice that, 60 times 60, or 2 times 60. If a piece of light is going 1,280 miles per second this way, and it's going 1,000, I'm not sure that's the right number, but it's close, 1,280 miles an hour, miles per second this way, they are approaching each other at 1,280 miles per second, which doesn't seem possible. You would think that it would have to be, twice as much. But the speed of light is constant, so it can't change. So even approaching speeds of light can't change. That's what they call a paradox. Okay, paradox can only exist because we have languages. I mean, my dog does not look at two bits of light and go, this one's going that way, this one's going that way, the same speed, and they're approaching at the same speed. That doesn't make sense. They just accept the universe as it is. We have things called paradoxes because we have a thing called language, which allows us to experience this thing called paradox that seems confusing. Now, paradox, like confusion, is how life is. Life is very paradoxical. So one time, if what's happened in my practice, I'll do one thing on a patient, and they will get rid of headaches, and I'll go to do the same thing again, and it won't work again because the people are so different. They're, as George Goodhart said, intricately simple and simply intricate. So you have to actually look and see what the problem is to see if you can help the person or if you can assist the person in moving past the problem. But paradox and confusion are how life is. They're just two pieces of light going at each other. That's how life is. Confusion, life is very confusing. Being in London, I see more people in a split second than I do in a month in my village. And it looks very confusing. People get things in places, and there are times when it's absolutely, completely confusing. So I look at paradox, confusion. They are part of life. When Buddha was reaching towards enlightenment, apparently he got between two pillars, the one of paradox and the one of confusion. And he said, within this context, I have the right to be. So it's out there. Life is confusing. When you get confused, just relax, because you're experiencing how life actually is. Have fun. The train is slowing down. Talk to you soon.